Jade Force was Admiral Taylor winces pain. Jade Force was a disaster, and the wind's gone. We've lost some good people. We didn't stop the horde from advancing into the continent. Um, we lost some good people. We didn't stop the horde from advancing into the continent. But I think I found a way to get the locals on our side. Just help fight off some of these young Gaul, no? Young Gaul sacked West Wind Rest, a local village. We've been told that two groups of survivors have camped out oh, uh, along the road west of town. We help them out. Maybe they'll consider siding with the Alliance.
Remember, the king is counting on us.
I'm not sure the actual fatalities of the Serpent. Like, is Bold Fishman guy, is he dead? Like, who of the crew that we've been questing with up to that point are dead? Because, a number of NPCs don't pop up again, but that doesn't mean they're dead. It just means they didn't pop up again. But they just didn't do anything else with them. They took my son, they took my goods, I've lost everything. What could possibly change these Jinyu? Of course, the first priority is to find my son. We'll save ourselves only to starve, then what have we accomplished in the end? Please, I need you to recover some of the supplies that the Jinyu took from our caravan. My son. Can you find my son? When Jinyu attacked, he ran off in confusion. Don't know if they've done anything with him or if he's still alive. Nothing else matters if I can't find him. I'll ask May, but something's wrong with her. She seems too impulsive since the attack. I just can't trust that she'd bring him back safely. The sword mistress does not look well. There's a darkness to her eyes uncharacteristic of the Pandarian. I don't think I've ever been as furious as now. What a betrayal. Both the Malfoy and they attacked. Killed a few here, but Merchant She's too much of a coward to let me go and finish the job. You, do it for me. Kill them. Kill them all. Huh. My people, corrupted. Shahu, a local warrior, was first to drink of the tainted waters. He was strengthened, emboldened, and urged the others to do the same. I warned them against it. I sensed danger, corruption. Doesn't make sense for there to be any ritual. There was great descent in Inkgill, Draenei. Oh, there Shahu drank the Shah-corrupted waters of the mere and forced others to do the same. When I protested, Urachi of the town guard confiscated my ritual staff and banished me. Now I am not only in exile, I'm unable to speak with the waters that once gave me guidance. I'm not a fighter, but if you are, perhaps you could recover my staff from Urachi. He's in town to our north. Please accept my ancestors' blessing. It is not much, it's all I can give without my staff, and will help you traverse the mere. Not all of my fellow villagers from Inkgill are corrupted. Many heeded my warnings to not drink of the Shah-tainted waters. They're in hiding, terrified and intimidated by the guards. Please tell them there's hope. Go to the village to the north, speak with them and send them to me. Can't control the rage. Very angry. You're one of them. You've got to help me. Still hope. Garai is still alive to the south. Go. Garai lives. I'll go find him. Thank you, friend. Die worthless Draenei. No hope, our people have lost their minds. Very brave, thank you. got that from. Might be one of the things I picked up. Or maybe it's a blessing from one of these. Oh, Speaker was right. They've gone insane. Guess that was his title. Oh, Speaker. Don't think we saw that often before. Hey folks, and welcome to a new reading here in this village to the east of Eastwind Rest. Inkgill Mere, inside this little temple, is a scroll. Roll call. The Ginyu operate in a strict caste society, clearly evidenced by the stone tablet engraved with names. Eggs are sorted early on based on the needs of the community. When the Ginyu are cast as workers, diligently put to work building dams or other structures. Others are selected to be craftsmen and immediately undergo a rigid apprenticeship on hatching. Only warriors and priests are given access to most food and finer shelters, and only most successful priests can ascend to the role of Elder Water Speaker. It is taboo for the Ginyu caste to intermingle. So yeah, some more to kill. I'm just snippeting these out and making them into a separate video. That's why I'm doing it as I do it there. Rage Cavalier. Pool of Corruption. Shaihu. I've got many supplies. Toasted fish jerky.
It's too far away.
They didn't seem that caste based when we met them earlier. Like they had different people had different jobs, but like like when we were equipping them, it's like, well, I want to be a warrior. I want to be a healer. It was never it was just framed as personal interests and aptitudes rather than caste based thing.
Greetings, wanderer.
So horrible. When I saw the killing, I just ran. My father and May. Are they alive?
There is
They
no
survived. My father's alive. But we'd all die here in this horrible mere at the hands of these insane genii. I'll find my way back. Meet me back at camp.
May the mist.
It's this bit over here. He is dead. You've done it. An ancient staff used to bind the souls of the Inkgill to the pearls and thus the mirror. Oof, that's risky given the now Shah corruption in there. Have you found the staff? Good. Now we have some hope of redeeming this situation. Though we may not seem like much from these inauspicious beginnings, I know we will rebuild. Thank you, friend. Father. Son, are you well? Yes, a friend here brought me back.
Family.
These supplies were slightly damaged in fighting, but merchant she should have no problem selling them. Found supplies. Thank you. We'll eat now, at least. Found them. That's all I have to give, but in front of my son, you've more than earned it.
May you find master.
What is your
It's satisfying to hear that our enemies are dead. Perhaps you can use one of my bodyguard's weapons.
May your deeds live on in story.
Ritual. From the moment I first rose from the river, I knew I was destined to be a water speaker. I was told many rituals and I performed all of them, save one. There was one, an extremely ancient one. We were told to call upon it for people who ever turned against us. This must have happened in our people's distant past, because we haven't needed to use it in our villages at memory. I suppose now it's time to do so. As water speaker, perform many rituals. This one, though, that I've never performed. There is one I've never performed, pure for mental corruption. It's an ancient ritual, one which we have not needed since days of legend when Shahal walked Pandaria. I fear we need it now. 1, 2. I'm ready to begin the ritual. Never performed this ritual. I don't know what will happen exactly. It's been passed down from ancient times, but a number of people have needed to use it since then. Ugh. Let's see if this is sufficient to cleanse the corruption from my people's souls. I guess I didn't need to kill them all. It worked. What? What is happening to her? Why is the ritual affecting her? What is that? I feel so much calmer. What happened? A beast emerged from you when I began the ritual. That's excluded. What a presence of burning pain and rage in my mind. That thing must be what was controlling villagers. I now know what we must do. See, now that this ritual rips whatever was controlling the minds of these creatures from them. I now know what we must do. That makes no sense. I see now that this ritual rips whatever was controlling the mind of these creatures from them. I now know what we must do. These creatures are his kinsmen, his family. So that whole sentence needs to be kind of restructured. I see now that this ritual rips the corrupting presence from my people. Or the corrupting presence from the afflicted. You know, these creatures. Or what was ever... what was ever controlling the minds of my people from them. Rips whatever was controlling the minds of my people from them. You know, calling it these creatures is the actual way that the English works. Is what he's calling these creatures is not the Shah. He's not referring to the Shah as these creatures. He's referring to his people dead on the ground here as these creatures. So, yeah. Pools of the same murky substance that came out of Mai emerged in the lake recently. I'm traveling to the mire with you. Point out the pool's corruption that you're to ready for me to cleanse. You need to deal with whatever comes out and protect me as I complete the ritual.
It's too far away.
Begin the ritual. Prepare yourself. Boiling rage. I'm gonna stop in a mo and go deal with some IRL. Whoop.
I need a target. That's still recharged. I can't cast that. That spell isn't ready. Yeah, that's still recharged.
Feel like a respawning again? No? Okay.
I don't have a target.
Now, friend, prepare yourself to feed whatever emerges.
That spell isn't ready. That's still recharged. Cast that. That spell isn't ready. Yeah. I can't cast that yet. I need to target something first. Still recharged. I can't cast that. That's still
Floating in the fucking air.
spell isn't ready.
That's dedication.
I can't cast that. I need a target. I need to target something.
Zai the outcast.
I don't have a target. I need to target something first. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharged.
I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed. The mirror, I can feel the corruption clearing, and at least now this corruption will not spread. There's one more thing we must do. I hear the voice of the mirror. It's been purified. But the chapter in my people's history will never be closed, not until we defeat Shahu. Street to the central island of the mirror, corrupting our host of sights. Where he is strong, but after all we've done, I'm confident we'll be stronger. The corrupted the Inkgill Ginyu. He must die if they are to be redeemed.
Spell isn't ready.
To see your end.
Still recharged. That spell
Come on,
isn't
outside.
ready. Yeah. I'm out of range. That's still recharged.
Right, end dance.
I can't cast it.
At least my companion may heal me once in a while.
I can't cast it. That's still recharged. That spell isn't ready. I'm out of range.
Just gonna have to try and cleave the other guy down. Can't worry about switching targets right now.
Spell isn't ready. Yeah. I can't cast it. That's still recharged. I can't cast it. That spell isn't ready. I can't cast it. That spell isn't ready.
Seems, generally speaking, rotating is the answer. But they can still catch you out and get you with one.
That's still recharged. I can't cast it. That spell isn't ready. Yeah.
MSV keeps throwing me. It takes me a while to remember its local Shan vaults.
Spell isn't ready. Yeah. That's still recharged. Spell isn't ready. Yeah.
Alpha Picker's Bracers. Another quest up there, but it's to do with something else. Down. Moment off.
That's still recharged. I can't cast it.
Oh, I just got... That's what gives it to me. My guy even fucked off because he saw the dude die. He's giving me credit and not giving me credit. Okay, he's back. What's up, jackass?
Can't cast that. That's still recharged. That's still recharged. I can't cast it.
I feel something is at peace. Wow, you died like a bitch. I was expecting a little bit more of a fight. He's really undertuned. Given what he's meant to be, he seemed, according to Wonder Quest text, he seemed to be a significant warrior of the local village, and significant warrior, and further empowered by the Shah. And he's the final enemy of the question. He should be somewhat rough, you know, somewhat bit more powerful, but now he died like a bitch. So, well, lets me move on quicker. I don't need to try and get people to group with me. I can just kill him and move on. Thank you, Desik. You've assured that this corruption will not spread, and that my people, those who have not been corrupted, will be able to live on and found a new village. Our history will live on. You've done more for us than we could have ever hoped. Thank you, friend. So I guess they're not moving back in there. My people, here he is. The one who gave the Inkgill new life. Desik. Oh, hail Desik. Thank you again, friend. Remember your name in our people's history. We've been discussing where we should go next. Perhaps join the Pearlfin in Jade Forest. Speaking of which, how does the Desik Guild tribe sound to you? I like it. You know, FF14 does a good job of making you feel like, well, it does acknowledge you having friends and other, like, companions. And, like, with Desik here, we may be back in our home soon. Sorry. FF14 I can only speak to the English side, so who knows how accurate what I'm saying is. FF14 does a good job of making you feel like the champion, you know? The champion. But WoW does make you feel like one of many. Like just adventures going around. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it does feel like WoW is trying to do the other way, and just kind of like yeah, FF14 really does make you feel like, while it's an MMO, makes you feel like this, like more of a central character in it. You're the champion. You have friends, but you're the champion. WoW does. It feels kind of like it tries to do both. Like you're the champion, but you're just one many adventurers. You know, it's in some ways it feels like it does both. Eh. You've got a quest in the future.
It is very
Could be a
wise
cooking
to
quest.
shopkeep